August 29th, that's a Saturday. If you're in the Los Angeles area, I'm doing the 300th episode recording of the Legacy Music Hour. It's the video game music podcast I do with my friends Rob F. and Gabe Castro. And it's at 3 p.m., and it's going to be... if you're not interested in video game music, you might still be interested in checking it out anyway. We talk about tracks. Sometimes we joke around, and it's kind of just a fun hangout. So check it out. Dynasty Typewriter, Los Angeles, 3 p.m., August 29th. Maybe I'll see you there. September 20th, that's a Sunday, at 7 p.m. at the Lyric Hyperion Theater in Los Angeles. I'm doing the Chicken Coop 100th episode, and that's going to be live. That's going to be live streamed at 7 p.m. Pacific time, but also if you're in the Los Angeles area, you can go to it in person, and it'll be Chicken Jessica and Laura Weinbach, and we'll be doing the 100th episode of the Chicken Coop. So check that out if you're in the area, or even if you're not in the area. Welcome to the Brent Weinbach podcast. My name is Brent Weinbach, and I'm here in St. Petersburg, Florida, in a hotel, and I'm here with my guest, Bryce Shell.
Hello.
And this is kind of an unusual setup right now, but we're here in a room that's sort of in the lobby area of this hotel in St. Petersburg. The reason I'm here is because there is a comedy festival going on. It's called Joke Wrld Comedy Festival. That happened this weekend. And Bryce came through, was hanging out. And, you know, anyway, that's pretty much it, you know?
It was a hot time.
It's very hot and wet. It's humid out here. But the festival was fun. There was some good shows, and it was their first year doing this festival, and it was...
by hot, that's what I meant. But I meant like it was a good time.
Hot, as in it was a good time. Yeah. It also was very warm, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people are getting joke... So there was an observation that Bryce had about the logo of Joke Wrld. Their logo kind of has a... you have a picture of it?
Maybe.
Well,
I don't know if they'll do
it. Just look it up. Joke Wrld. It's world is spelled without an O, but it's kind of everything's dripping. You know, there's Joke Wrld dripping, and it looks. The observation made was that it looks like something kind of had busted.
Yeah, and there's a few different versions of it. Like some of them were more slimy, or like the consistency was thicker of the goop, like off of World. I guess it's supposed to be water, we thought, like dripping from the world. And sometimes it looks kind of like water, but then there's
the white lettering. It looks kind of white and dripping too. And anyway, we made that observation, and then it became this kind of running joke that we had for the whole weekend of anything that got wet. We were saying, "Oh, it's getting Joke Wrld." Joke Wrld is past tense, so present tense is Joke Whirl. And then after it's been Joke Wrld, well, that's the past tense, you know.
Yeah.
So Joke Wrld, and
there's a lot of that in this area too. This is like St. Pete's.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the theme of the town. It's like kind of everything's kind of sloppy and Joke Wrld.
Yeah, and well, there's a lot of I don't know, grungy's not the word, but there's some kind of. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of, well, it's just so wet here. It's so hot and wet that it just feels like everybody's getting Joke Wrld.
Yeah, you just got to live your life like that. If you live here, I guess you just got to be used to being kind of slop, like going out. And
you know, you had this other observation that it's kind of like Halloween out here right now. I mean, it's the summer, but Then again, Halloween's early these days, but walking around the street, there's all these comedians everywhere, and I don't know. There's people. There was this kind of crazy guy on the street that was just ranting, but it seemed like almost a comedic monologue or something.
Yeah, that's the first time we noticed that. And there was like, they had like not scaffolding, but like a line of like fencing with like, whatever, am I good?
No, I thought maybe your mic was a little far from your mouth, but yeah.
A black, I don't know, like canvas or something on it. It was like what you'd have at a haunted house. It seemed like we were walking through that sidewalk where and then the guy was in the street yelling and stuff.
Yeah, and then there's just people kind of jumping.
Comedians just laughing and making bits and there's all these comedians that you'd recognize from whether it's Kill Tony or something. It feels
like you're walking around in a Halloween neighborhood, that's festive, but it's comedy themed instead, though, And you made this joke about, someone just jumps out of the shadows and tells you a joke or something like that.
You come around a corner and there's just like a comedian there that starts telling jokes, telling bits and stuff.
Yeah.
And then last night, even in front of the hotel, there was a lot of comedians here, right? So seeing can I say his name?
Jamar Neighbors?
Yeah, he just whipped around we were talking to like Casey Rocket and like
Jesse Johnson.
Yeah, and then the other guy with the guitar.
Tony Scar, yeah.
Right, and we were talking jokes and stuff, kind of, and it kind of got it was different conversations happening between all of us, and everybody's kind of doing bits, and then Jamar whips around the corner on the scooter, like just looking, kind of wild and silly.
Yeah, he comes by. Jamar came by on the scooter, and then he just left too.
Yeah, he whipped around in a circle and rode away.
Yeah.
Yeah, very like cartoon situation almost.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, no, it's fun though. My schedule didn't allow for it, but I didn't get to see. There were certain acts I wanted to get a good look at, and I didn't really get to see those because my schedule didn't permit it. And then something happened yesterday where, I started a Joke Wrld myself. I started a Joke Wrld, that is. When I
trophy fish.
Something I ate. I don't know. I got something to eat, and I don't know. It didn't settle right or something, but I had some serious Joke Wrld going on.
The place that we ate, I think we decided that was like the most Florida type of experience in the Joke Wrld area.
It was a seafood type thing. I mean, I just got fish. I got a red grouper, and but I don't know what it was. But I don't know. I slept 7 hours or something, and with no incidents. So, but I had diarrhea, and it was more waves than normal. Normally. Diarrhea from something like this, it usually lasts about 5 or 6 waves. This was probably closer to 10 waves.
Wow.
Maybe 9 or 10 waves. I caught some waves yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I was hanging 10, and by 10, I mean there was 10 waves of diarrhea.
Yeah.
So...
Okay. But that is...
I didn't like that about this weekend. Again, that's not the festival's fault, but I had diarrhea, and that kind of just held things up. And things were just very humid, yeah.
And one of the first comedy acts that I saw for your first show, the guy was talking about how, like, in Florida, you just get diarrhea. That's what you get. You get diarrhea in Florida.
Oh, yeah. You
remember that?
Oh, right.
I don't exactly remember his...
maybe it's true.
But, yeah, that was the joke. So he's like, yeah, I guess that's what you have.
So it's a wet and wild... It's a wet and wild time that we've been having here, and wet in so many different ways. And, speaking of wetness, there was this... I'm wearing my jacket right now, which I would be probably wearing anyway because it's pretty cold in here. I'm cold in here.
I feel better. I got Joke Wrld because I was, like, setting things up.
Yeah.
But
there's an air conditioning on, and it's pretty cold for me. But I had my hooded sweatshirt that I now have in the sort of hamper bag of in my luggage because... Last night, and I won't say who, there was this guy who was kept on grabbing his crotch. I think he either had a jock itch or maybe some sort of something else, Right. And I've seen men do this.
What would something else be? I was thinking
some sort of STD or something. I don't know. And he's kept on pinching his crotch area, and I've seen men do this. They have something. They've got something going on. I think it's probably jock itch. They probably have some sort of fungal thing going on there.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I kind of was doing that sitting down because I didn't want everything kind of will bunch up when you're sitting down sometimes, and for the camera. But it wasn't a penile issue. It was just like more of a aesthetics thing.
Well, that guy was pinching his stuff, and that's fine. But just know this, that when you do that, people do notice, or I'm noticing. I'm looking down. I'm always looking at men's crotches.
Yeah, so he's like looking in the eyes and talking to you, trying to distract from it.
I'm always looking at men's crotches. So when you think nobody's looking and you're doing that kind of stuff, you're kind of scratching around on your... I mean, I know some guys don't care about that. It's a macho thing to kind of scratch their balls or whatever. This is not that. This is more, they have something, and then they're trying to discreetly do something about it. I'm seeing it. Just know that.
Yeah.
And you might want to, I don't know, just not do that. Anyway, the thing that disturbed me, though, was not that he was doing it. It was that he had just done it, and then he touched my shoulder. And I didn't like that.
Right.
And I was wearing my sweatshirt, and I just said, oh, boy. I put it in the hamper afterwards. Yeah. I just didn't like, because if whatever he has going on.
You wanted to talk to him about it,
if it's soaking through the fabric.
Yeah.
I don't want that. And then it's on his fingertips, and he'd just done it, and he put his hand on my...
Did you kind of, after that happened, did you kind of want to be like, listen, I did notice you were pinching around a little bit there. Like, what's going on? Just so you could at least be at, like, your mind, you'd be at
right. Be at ease to know what he has going on. I don't even want to know. I'm just assuming that there's something going on, and I don't like that there might be some remnant of it on my shoulder of my thing. So anyway, I'm not wearing my sweatshirt. I'm just wearing my short sleeve shirt and wearing my jacket. That I bring. This jacket was only for really the plane, actually, because it gets cold in the plane, you know. But anyway, so we're in this hotel here, and we are. I mean, that's a lot of these young comedians, though. There's a lot of these younger comedians. I think they're in their 20s, you know. I don't know. Could you tell how old these younger comedians?
They do seem in their 20s, yeah.
There's just a lot of vaping, you know.
Yeah.
I was kind of saying it's kind of Vape City here, and then there turned out there was a store called Vape City, actually, that we walked by. But a lot of vaping and scratch itching and
sweat.
It's sweaty, and it's kind of gross in a lot of ways, you know.
Yeah, so that vape juice smoke gets in your sweat. You're just kind of sweating it out.
Right. It did make me think that.
Listen, Bloomington, like I live in Bloomington, Indiana, and it's Vape Nation. It's Vape City or whatever.
Vape Nation. It's Vape Nation.
It's H3 is Vape Nation thing. But yeah, it is Vape Nation. It's just vape. Everybody vapes.
Yeah.
With the big, huge things, like the big. You know, it looks like an equipment that they hold up.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's some sort of big recording device. It's almost like a vocoder or something like that. It's like it's weird. They hook. It's kind of very cyberpunk in a way, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's like steampunk.
Yeah, steampunk. Yeah, and it's it did make me just think. Gosh, comedians are kind of gross in a way. They can be, you know. Yeah. Some comedians seem really clean, but some seem just so kind of grimy in a way. Yeah. You know, they're just.
And it is like everybody shares the microphone. I mean, you got your own microphone, and that I could see you would do that anyway. But I mean, at all the situations where, at the groups of people that you'd want to do that, it seems like that. I'm surprised more people don't do that.
Bring their own mic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised I didn't do it before I started doing it.
Because people do like those jokes too where it involves like blowing into the mic.
Sometimes people are sucking on mics.
Yeah, sucking on the mics.
Now now that I bring my own mic, I could lick my mic all I want. You know, I could suck on it, kiss it, whatever I want to do on my mic. I might even be able to, I'm not going to probably lick the shaft, but I mean, I could probably, you know.
The tip?
I can kind of go ice cream cone on my mic now.
Right. Yeah.
I don't really want to do that, but
yeah, you could.
I mean, I could do it, and I'd feel not crazy about it.
But other guys would do a bit with that communal mic and do that same kind of thing.
No, they're sucking on a mic. Oh, they go like I've seen them. Yeah, they stick it in. Oh, they're kind of trying to demonstrate what it looks like to do some sort of fellatio or something like that. They're trying to go fallacious they're trying to treat their mic in a very fallacious manner. And I'm thinking, that's pretty kind of somewhat gross. I mean, they are not just sucking a mic. They're sucking the breath and the sort of, I don't know, the essence of other men and women, you know?
Yeah. everybody that went there. I mean, and it's probably the mic they used last show. And
yeah. So we're in this hotel here, and that's True.
And that is true.
The name of that hotel is called True. And a hotel environment is a kind of somewhat familiar environment for you.
Yeah.
Because you used to work in a hotel.
For about 10 years.
10 years you worked in a hotel.
Yeah, on and off, about 10 years. I'd say on and off because I kind of left. I think I quit at one point.
Uh-huh. And you worked as a bellboy.
Yeah, I was a bellboy. And then I became a bellman. And I graduated from. Well, yeah. So I was.
Were you ever a bell-teen?
A what?
A bell-teen?
Yeah, there was a bell-teen, a couple bell-teen years, for sure. It also involved valet. So we had the company.
Does your bell get kind of sprout hairs and stuff when you become a bell-teen?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's how they know when they move into bellman.
And what's the name of the thing that's inside the bell that does the
dinghy? Or wait, what is it called?
That's sort of the dong. Is it called the dong?
That would be crazy.
It's kind of a dong, because it is. I mean, wouldn't that be the thing that dings and dongs? It must be called a dong. It seems like it would be a dong,
Yeah, what is that called?
A dong dings.
Dingus dong? Yeah, something like that.
It's some sort of dingus dongus.
Yeah, and it hits against the shaft of the bell.
Yeah, basically, the bell is the outer sort of thing, right? And then the dong is the sort of thing that hits against it, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, does that get bigger over time?
Yeah, as you grow ranks and stuff.
And then depending on sort of the time of day, does it get sort of harder or softer kind of a thing?
Yeah, you have to be ready for big, like when people are checking in and stuff, it gets pretty hard.
Yeah.
When they're checking out, you can kind of get soft. It doesn't ding as loud.
Yeah. It's just sort of when you're ringing it when it's soft, when you're kind of late hours, it just kind of sounds like this. Yeah. But then, it sounds metallic when you're kind of goes from sort of, it's kind of like liquid metal in a way. But it's kind of a T1000 kind of a thing, But anyway, so you were a bellboy for that long, 10
years? In Louisville,
years?
Kentucky, yeah. There's an old historical hotel. I guess I could just say the name of it, probably, or not.
Whatever you need.
I know people don't do that sometimes. I wonder why. I can't imagine. I guess I could think why. I won't say the name of it, maybe. Mm-hmm. But you can easily look it up, probably. There's like 2 historic hotels in Louisville. This is one of them. Built in like 1900s. I won't say the year, so they can't, whatever. But I worked for a contracting company. Another name, I guess I shouldn't say. That's what I was wondering. Your last guest that talked about bellboy stuff. I wonder if that was the same company. It sounded like it was.
Who was a bellboy?
You had it like a few episodes ago.
Somebody was a bellboy?
Yeah.
Who?
Bell service. I don't know. I don't remember.
Valet, you mean?
On the Brent Weinbach. Oh, it was valet. You're right.
Yeah, valet.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking. But I think he did. Did he mention taking guests up to or helping guests with bags or anything? No. Okay.
No. Maybe not. That's what this podcast is. This is what this episode's about. Is that your unique experience being a bellboy?
Right. Okay, yeah. So and then when I first got the job, I was thinking this is valet because they would refer to it as that. But it's a contracted company. We do valet, bell service, and the shuttle service, like driving guests around.
See. Okay.
And concierge stuff. And so most of the time when we'd have shifts, we'd have like one person would do the bell stand and take guests up to the rooms with the luggage and stuff. And then, or sometimes you'd be the valet and be outside parking the cars. And we'd switch off. Or sometimes if it's like not busy, like during the holidays, we'd just do all that stuff. So we like put the car somewhere where we could get it secured.
So you're doing everything.
Take the guests up to the room with their bags and then run down and park their car. Yeah.
Well, tell me about the bellboy thing. I mean, did they ever give you big tips?
Yeah.
How many big? How big? How many big?
There's a guy. He's like, you wouldn't know his name. I could say his name, but he has to do with horses. He's a horse owner, and he would come in. There was one derby I remember. His horse scratched. Like he came down to the lobby at like 6 a.m. and saw on the front of the paper that his horse had scratched. Like meaning like they didn't think it was good. The officials didn't think it was ready to race at the Kentucky Derby.
Wait, what you mean it was scratched? You mean it's got something going on in its crotch?
Yeah.
The horse had something going. The horse is going to use its hoof to sort of just, or its hoof.
It was scratched, the whole thing, yeah.
He was just kind of pinching around. The horse.
It had been in Florida.
He was pinching the horse.
It had been in St. Pete's for a while, right, doing some racing in Tampa. Then it got that scratch.
Yeah.
He got Joke Wrld.
Yeah.
But anyway, this guy came down in his robe, like, and this I worked this day, but it wasn't on that shift. It was like 6 a.m. I think I came in at like 9 a.m. or something, and he like made a big scene, like got all upset. I don't know exactly how that looked exactly, but there's an ATM right across the street from the hotel, and he ran outside and went to the ATM, and he was like punching the ATM screen, and a guy I worked with went over. I was like asking if he needed anything. I think he even went across the street to say, "Is there anything we can do for you, sir?" Or like help, because he was kind of making a scene on the street, and he was getting cash out, and like he like took a big hand. This sounds like made up. It really it's not. So he took a handful of cash and punched my friend Kevin in the chest. And
really,
just pushed a bunch of money on him. And like it was all over the street and stuff, and then he went inside. I don't know.
So he kind of Joke Wrld money all over him.
He busted money all over his chest.
He punched him with money.
Yeah, he punched him with money
and gave him the money.
Yeah, and just like pushed it in him and just like gave him like just a bunch of money just went everywhere, and like so Kevin like picked it up or whatever. It's strange man.
How much was it?
And well, I know that one time he tipped $3,000 like in the lobby when this is a different time he tipped, and then he bought everyone in the restaurant that's in the lobby. He bought everybody. He like bought everybody's tab and stuff, which is kind of an expensive place. And it was Kentucky. It was around Derby time, so it was full of people. But then he tipped everybody on our thing like $3,000.
Wow, he was a horseman.
And we split everything. He's a horseman, yeah. And I have a friend now. Whit Beckman is a friend of mine who this hat is his training company. He has a office, like his office at Churchill Downs, where he's a horseman. It's right near that guy's. That guy is nearby, and I always ask about him. I haven't seen him in years, but like I wonder if he's still like a loose cannon like that.
Yeah. Well, okay, so.
But yeah, that was a big tip. But I also like Richard Branson. I checked him in one time.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is kind of interesting as far as tip goes. Because some people, I think, like him, they don't have a concept of like how much things are or how much money is.
Yeah.
He's just like somebody tells him this is how much you should tip all the time. And so, like, he showed up and pulled up. I was the shift manager of the doorman at the time, so I'm standing out front wearing this kind of silly. Well, it looks kind of like a German officer or something. It's this big trench coat thing. Anyway, this guy came in one time, and then
Der Last Man.
Yes.
You ever see that movie?
Wait, what is it?
Der Last Man.
No, Das
which no. It was The Last Man, but then I think when it came out in North America, it was called The Last Laugh, I think. But it's called The Last Man in German, and it's a German movie, and it's a silent film, I think starring Emil Jennings, I think. Is that his name?
That sounds like a name. I
but there's no title cards. It's just fully just visual. There's no reading.
Oh.
Silent film, good one, too. This is a good one. It's about a doorman at a hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's about a doorman in a hotel. That's why I said that. Anyway, carry on. But he's wearing one of those trench coats and stuff. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, that's the same kind of thing. Well, he showed up.
It's German, yeah.
He showed up, and he was there for the Derby, and his shoes were hurting him. Like he had some crazy. I don't know how much they were, but they were expensive shoes, like nice shoes. And then he wanted to see if anybody could trade his shoes out, like to wear. He wanted to wear our shoes. And like I didn't wear the same size as him.
I'm sorry. Let me understand this.
Sir Richard Branson.
Yeah, he didn't like his shoes.
Yeah, they were hurting his feet.
And he wanted to switch shoes with you guys.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So
why wouldn't he just buy shoes on somewhere?
That's a good question. He didn't. I guess he didn't have time. He shows up. These guys show up last minute, I guess. But
so nasty,
there's
so
many things. Somebody could bring him shoes to the track, probably. But he just was like, so maybe he specifically, Mustafa was the guy I was working with. He was the
Mustafa. He was the
general
king. He was the king.
What do they call him?
The king, I think.
District manager. Mustafa. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of Mufasa.
You're thinking about Lion King?
Yeah, Mufasa, his name was. Okay. So you were with Mufasa?
With Mufasa. And Mustafa had these shoes that were just kind of whatever. They weren't they were nice, but they were comfortable for like valeting and stuff. And they ended up having the same size and switched shoes for the whole day.
So Branson looked around and said, "Which one of you people has got a 9 UK or whatever?"
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, exactly.
Do you have a 10 UK? My name's Richard Branson, and I've got big feet.
Yeah, absolutely massive.
My feet are absolutely massive, mate. Did you have a 9 UK or was it 10 UK or what? You know, which is it? So wait, Mustafa had the big shoes?
Mustafa had the right size for the Branson size feet. But okay, so I got the door for him. I got to open the door for the guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he didn't need any luggage. The luggage and stuff was taken care of. I don't know if I didn't check him in with his luggage. I just got the door for him, and he gave me $20. And then Mustafa switched shoes with him later on the shift, and they gave him $20. So it's like
$20 for a shoe change. That seems low, actually.
That's what I'm saying. It was like he didn't have any concept of how much. He gave everybody $20.
$20 no matter what. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, which you're like, oh, this is gonna be huge. He's trading shoes with him. Because we split tips.
Oh,
so we all kind of work together and stuff.
Jeez, that is low. I think I mean.
Yeah.
So I mean, for a shoe change, and those were Mustafa's own shoes.
Oh, speaking of, I have another shoe story too. Yeah, that was Mustafa's own shoes, and I don't know anything about shoes. They were like leather, nice looking shoes. Mustafa's were probably more like.
Have done it. Would you have done that? I wouldn't have done that. If Richard Branson said, "Hey, can I switch shoes with you?"
Yeah.
For the story, I don't think I'd do it for the story.
It kind of grosses you out.
Yeah, that's gross.
Even Richard Branson?
Even Branson.
Dang. Yeah.
Well, I'd say.
What about?
No, actually, especially my shoes, man. My shoes are impossible to find.
What if it was like Cindy Crawford or something?
Oh, now you got me thinking.
You switch up with that?
Maybe. Nah, I don't know. Cindy Crawford. No, I mean, look, you get the story by just the fact that you were offered it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't think even if it was Cindy Crawford or even Claudia Schiffer,
right?
Or even Christy Turlington or even Naomi Campbell, I probably wouldn't switch shoes with any of them.
Nev
who?
Campbell.
She doesn't belong in that group.
Oh, I just thought you said Campbell.
She's not part of that group.
No,
I guess she's part of a different group. She's part of the Campbells.
Yeah, the Campbell group.
What's the other guy's name from Campbell? Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
So,
yeah, Bruce
okay,
Campbell.
well, that's a different group. There's Naomi Campbell, Bruce Campbell, Naomi Campbell, and who's that other Campbell?
Bruce. Wait, we should have said that. What about Never mind.
Who's that one guy? It doesn't matter. Anyway, that was a different group. I was talking about this other group though.
The rest of the show we just talked about Campbell's and.
What? Well, and then there was the soup. There was the Campbell soup. That's part of that other group, but.
Yeah.
No, but the other group was, Claudia Schiffer and Elle McPherson,
Right. Yeah.
Christy Turlington, I might switch shoes with, but probably not. Iman? Could be.
Iman? Who's that?
You don't know who Iman is?
I don't think so.
You don't know who Iman is?
Maybe I'm blanking on the
She
name.
was David Bowie's wife or something.
Okay.
But not just that. I mean, she was a model. She was also in Michael Jackson's Remember the Time music video.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
She's also, I think, in she's in a movie. What movie is she in? Out of Africa or something like that? She's in some movie.
I know. Yes, I know who you're talking about for sure. No, I remember we've discussed her before in length.
We have?
Well, is it not there's a commercial, there's a Chicken Coop episode. Was she not it was like an Egypt car commercial?
It's quite possible.
And it's very artistic.
It's quite possible.
She's got like shaved head.
Well,
or flat top kind of thing.
No. Now you're thinking of Grace Jones. I think.
That's it. Okay, never mind. I'm off base again.
Yeah, Grace Jones was in the movie you're thinking of is Boomerang, perhaps.
Okay.
But no, Grace Jones was very artsy. Yeah. Anyway,
shoes. I have another shoes.
It's
situation.
so gross though to switch shoes with somebody. Yuck.
And also, this is so Sinbad used to stay at the hotel a lot too, and I've checked him in many times. There was one time.
What was he in town for?
For a show. He did the Louisville Palace.
Okay.
like so we did comedians all the time because of the improv. There was the improv.
The improv they would stay there.
Yeah, but also anybody at the Palace, it was a block the other way. So we'd have people that were like maybe larger acts that would stay at the Palace. That would stay at the
and Sinbad.
Like Jamie Foxx was one. He came in with like scarves and stuff wrapped all around his face, like a dark man.
Really?
With like a hat, yeah, like in a trench coat.
To be disguised?
Yeah, and he stood out so much because he had guys all around him and stuff, but he's just wrapped up with like scarves and stuff all over his face, so you couldn't see his face.
Dark man, huh?
Yeah, dark man style.
That's hilarious. Speaking of dark man, that's a Sam Raimi movie, and who works with Sam Raimi a lot? I think he's probably in the movie. Bruce Campbell's probably in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just because Bruce Campbell's in just about every Sam Raimi project, right?
Yeah. I loved that movie when I was a kid. I had no memory of it. It's kind of like Duck. What's that?
Howard
the Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like weird memories of it. Like I can't remember it that well, but I remember liking it as a kid.
So, okay.
Oh,
so
Sinbad. Yeah, his feet are huge.
Oh,
he's got huge feet.
Really?
Yeah, and he bought some brand new shoes at this at a what's the one where they dress like referees that work there?
Foot Locker.
Foot Locker. Yeah. He bought these nice like basketball shoes, but he didn't want them when he checked out, so he gave them to me, and I kept them. I kept them, and I gave them to a friend of mine who wore that same size later on.
Did he ever wear them, or were they new?
Yeah, he wore them for the shows and stuff.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I feel good about giving them to my friend because he had some kind of neuropathy thing in his foot, and he had this guy had huge feet, so I was like, they were the size that he wore. They were like Nike Shox. These white Nike Shox, and they were like, I was just gonna keep them. I don't know what I would do with them. They were just sitting them wherever. I didn't have him sign them or anything. He just gave me his shoes. But did
you get the shoes and think, ooh, sin good?
Sin good. Sin really good. Yeah. Well, he like, I went up to this happened, I can't remember if this is the same time with the shoes or not, but I've been up, Sinbad, he'd stay regularly. He stayed a couple times. At least 3 times that he would stay for a weekend. So did you
get to know Sin on a regular basis?
Kind of knew Sin.
On a first name basis?
Yeah.
Were you just calling him Sin at a certain point?
I was calling him Sin.
Or S?
Yeah. He called me Bell. I call him Sin.
Yeah.
I went up to his room and he had a guitar and stuff, and he was like, I sat with him and we played guitar together.
Really?
Yeah, for real. Like,
so you really did get to know him a little bit.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So he really did know you. Said, "Oh, hey."
Yeah, he would know me well enough.
Bell.
Yeah, he'd be like, Bell. Met. Sinbad met.
Well, that's the new thing is people say bet now. You know, they go. They like the woman last night.
Our waitress was it or sir or manager?
She wasn't. She was the manager of the restaurant. I said, "Oh, can I get this?" She goes, "Bet." And so I just thought we're thinking, okay, hey, Richard, Richard Branson, I'd like you to meet Bryce Shell. Bryce Shell, Richard Branson, met. You say met after you meet somebody, basically.
And if you just asked me if I met Sinbad or knew Sinbad, I could just say, met.
Yeah,
met.
Wait, so wait, do you know Sinbad? Met.
Yeah, met.
Oh, for sure, met. Or I don't know
definitely
how that
works. Met. I think he'd remember me like well enough.
That he would remember.
He would.
So you played guitar with him?
Yeah,
he brought his guitar.
Yeah, he had a guitar.
And then you had one on
suite, like this pretty nice suite at the hotel.
And did you have one on you?
I didn't know, but he let me play his.
And did he say, "Hey, that's pretty good"?
He's like, "This is some
that's good.
Nice licks, Bell.
That's good." He said, "That's sin pretty good."
And he called
that's sin good. Sometimes I listen to these people playing guitar. It's sin bad. It's sin bad.
Yeah, he was like,
to my ears, it's sin bad.
He's like, let me call my producer and see if I can get you send on a label. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, he liked my whatever. I'm not good at I just play like chords and stuff. But he wanted me to sit down because he was getting stuff.
So
ready
what were you doing?
Out.
You doing your whole ska thing on that?
I was doing ska stuff. And Sinbad was skanking.
What were you doing? Were you doing kitty punk or what? Kitty punk or ska?
What is kitty punk?
I don't know. Kitty punk is kind of, I don't know,
like pop punk?
more pop punk, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't even remember. I did not really want to play because I didn't. But he just like put it in my life. Like, yeah, you show me what you do. And I was just playing chords. I don't know, some kind of 1-4-5 progression thing probably.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you were kind of
Probably
doing
like-
Louis.
I probably played Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, or something silly like that.
What's Don't Think Twice?
Don't Think Twice, Bob Dylan.
Oh,
Ain't no
okay.
use in whatever. I didn't sing or anything. I was just probably picking
You know
around on it.
Charles Fleischer, stand-up comedian Charles Fleischer?
Yeah.
He does Japanese Bob Dylan.
Oh, right.
It's good.
Yes.
He's playing piano. He's going, Mitsubishi, Nintendo,
I haven't seen that.
Kawasaki. It's good. So, okay.
Couple guests.
Wait,
like that I
hold
had
on. What was he
interactions with.
playing on? What was he playing on guitar?
Also,
What time is it right now?
I didn't see him play ever. It's 1:35.
Wow. Okay.
I can almost see the time on that thing, but
Okay.
38.
What was he playing guitar? You didn't see?
He didn't play. He didn't play.
Oh, he
I
said-
never saw him play. He
So
plays.
you go up to his room?
Yeah, and
Did he request you?
He requested. Well, I don't know if he requested me, but I got stories about somebody requesting me. I do have a story about that.
A woman?
A woman. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it sounds. I don't even like telling this. Look, I talked about it in the chicken coop that one time when I was on there, and I was like almost kind of embarrassed about it. But I'll say it. But
Wait, hold on.
Believe me or don't believe me, it doesn't matter.
Wait, hold on. Before we get to that, Sin said, "Hey, can you send up Bryce? I want him to do something for me."
It was
You
Sin City.
come in, he goes, "Play this."
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It was like Sin City in there. Yeah, no, he had it out. And we were talking about. I don't know what he was talking about, but he had stuff everywhere. He was getting his stuff organized, like his props. I don't know. And he was like, "You play that? You play guitar?" And I was like, "A little bit, but I can play the rhythm." and
Oh,
stuff.
you were helping him do other stuff.
Yeah, I was getting his luggage. I was trying to check him out of the
Okay,
room.
got it. Okay.
And he's like, why don't you play that for a little bit? He's like, I had that custom made or something like that. It was like a some kind of Fender Strat type of thing, but it was like Sins,
Uh-huh. So, okay, all right, hold on a second. Before you get to this thing about being requested by this woman, did you first of all, were there ever any bags that were too heavy for you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've had 2 like back surgeries,
Really?
micro discectomies, like nothing
Because of
major.
heavy lifting.
I think so, because there was a couple other guys I used to work with that had a similar operation on the same like L5S1 back, and yeah, because so in the trunk of a car, if there's people just pack these huge, the big huge luggage things that have wheels and stuff.
Yeah.
So once you get them out, you can roll them around.
Yeah.
But they're in a trunk. There's no way to like use your legs and lift properly. So you just kind of like got to reach back there and do like the worst motion with your back. You got to lean in and pull them out. Anyway,
I know. What are people bringing? Are they bringing bowling balls?
I don't know, but that's Jennifer Coolidge is another one that had so much luggage.
Really?
And she was cool as hell. She was great. But like another one that I stayed in her room while she was getting everything together.
What do you mean
And,
stayed in her room?
I stayed there for like maybe an hour while
do you
she was
mean?
getting organized.
So really?
Yeah.
So you brought the bags up and then helped her unload.
When she was checking out, I didn't help her. When I checked her in, it was kind of a Sinbad situation almost. Like she was trying to get organized, like it was checkout time or whatever. And I was trying to help her get out of her room. And she was like, yeah. So she was like, and there was wigs there was all these wigs.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause she does characters and stuff, I guess, for her stand up and stuff.
Oh, wow.
She was so friendly that she gave me her cell phone number.
Really?
Yeah, because we were gonna meet with her at this bar after her show.
Wait.
She'd just gone through like a divorce or a breakup or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. At the time, I felt bad. She was like having a hard time.
Oh, wow.
She was so sweet and she was funny, and she got us into her show and stuff. Like everybody that worked there.
Oh, cool.
And we were all gonna meet with her. We didn't end up going out after that. I don't remember what happened if she just didn't feel like going out or whatever. But interesting. Yeah, was very cool.
So
It was like 2008 probably.
So Jennifer is cool.
Jennifer is cool.
No, Jennifer is cool. Is cool.
Yeah,
It's cool.
It's cool.
cool.
That's good. Jennifer is cool.
Is cool. Jennifer is cool.
Yeah.
After
Jennifer is cool to me. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
So what did you? So okay, the bags were heavy. Did you ever kind of worry about, I don't know, bed bugs popping off of people's bags?
I worry about that so much. I did. Yeah. I worried about that.
Did anybody have any bed bugs or bring anything in?
Right when my like last year at the hotel, there was a person that was complaining about it. There was a person that was in a room complaining about bed bugs, and the hotel kind of believed that she was like trying to like scam the hotel or something. I don't know why that, they thought that maybe she brought whatever. I don't know. I guess that's a thing.
She brought bed bugs to scam.
Yeah.
Did she?
I don't know, but there was. And then I saw one in the lobby bathroom. There was a bed bug. I'm sure that's what it was because I looked it up and. Yeah, and that was actually my last day working there. I saw one in the hotel. So yeah, I mean it happens, I guess.
Did you ever see roaches?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Really? Where?
Yeah. In the lobby, I saw a huge, like prehistoric sized roach, like the big, huge one. You'd think it would be like a pet.
Yeah.
Like almost too big to step on because it was just huge. Running, yeah, we'd see them occasionally. Yeah.
Did you?
It's an old hotel. There's a tunnel Al Capone had built to go to the river and stuff.
Oh, really?
Under there.
Really?
And I went down into this old boiler room. It's like it's like this dirty. There's like a spiral staircase that goes down there from the basement of the hotel, and it's like all dirt.
It was a
dirt walls.
clandestine kind of thing.
And you could still see the tunnel. They cemented. They blocked it off at the street that crosses where the hotel is. But like it used to go all the way to the river, like an escape thing. And he had a secret panel from the room. I mean, anybody knows what hotel this is that's familiar with anything in Louisville. Yeah, I took Bobby Kelly on a tour through there and walked him through where the Al Capone card room was.
Huh, so you met a lot of comedians.
And then, and I didn't even know who Bobby Kelly was at the time. That was like 2005 or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what?
And he gave me a CD.
2006 is when I met him, actually, Bobby
Really?
Kelly, yeah, because we did the Aspen Comedy Festival together.
Yeah, I still have his CD. He gave me one of his audio CDs or whatever, And I don't know. I didn't know who he was.
So you were around a lot of comedians at this time because they were all coming through.
Yeah, I met Norm Macdonald and Robin Williams.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch. Oh, Pauly Shore. Oh, Ralphie May was always there. Ralphie May was there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He would like some of those guys would remember.
Did
me
you?
For sure.
Did they say come to the show and you would go to the shows?
Yeah.
Oh, so
like Tom Green.
So you were just watching a lot of comedy in the 2000s, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't go to every. I think I went to like Pauly Shore. We gave us tickets and stuff to get in, and I didn't go to that. I had something going on. I went to Tom Green's show.
Is this how you?
Jennifer Coolidge.
Did you get into
Norm
comedy
Macdonald.
because of this? Were you into comedy before?
I was into it before.
Uh-huh.
Like meeting Norm Macdonald was one of the coolest, the
Because
funniest.
you liked him a lot.
Yeah, I was a fan of his.
Mm-hmm.
He got locked out. It's like the old hotel had these old doors, right? That like were clunky and they would mess up a lot. There was things that didn't work because they were so old. But that was like the charm of the hotel,
Yeah.
But like Norm Macdonald was like his room was locked and he couldn't get in, so he stayed in like his friend. I guess it was maybe his opener or something. The room next door. He was just waiting in there to get everything fixed up. So I went up to make sure if he needed anything, just to like ask if he needed whatever. Ice usually is the go-to. Like, do you guys need some ice?
Mm-hmm.
That's like what we're trained to say or something.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Could I get some coffee?"
You guys need some ice to put on your crotch
For your crotches?
so they can get your boners down.
Yeah, if it was out here, that's what you would do out here
Yeah.
for sure. But I asked. Norm Macdonald said he would like coffee. And I was like, yeah, I got it. So I turned around to go get it, and he was like, extra cream and sugar, and like his Norm Macdonald voice. He like leaned out of the room. To say that.
Extra cream and sugar.
Yeah,
So he kind of sounds a little
creams,
bit.
2 sugar. He said something like that.
2 creams. He kind of sounds. He's almost like a Bob Dylan kind of sound. Almost.
Yeah, and then
and
that was funny enough. Like that made me laugh because I was like, oh yeah, sure, I get you. And then and I turned around to go back, and he goes, "Better not be a ghost," like locking him out of his room. Like he was like, better not be, in his Norm Macdonald voice, which was really, really funny to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did like a bit on me. That's how I felt. Anyway.
So, did you always think someone's going to come in here? Which I'm fine with. I think it'd be kind of funny if somebody came in here, actually.
Yeah.
But
open the door.
Wait, what time is it now?
1:43.
Okay, we got to talk about this woman coming requesting you, but we should also, get to the extended too. So
yeah.
Well, here's what we'll do, because there's a lot to ask about actually. I mean, this is a whole. Maybe I talked too long about
Check the Rolling Stones in. I'm just thinking
really.
Like this, I don't want to forget. I don't want to regret like later and be like, oh, I can't believe I didn't talk about that. But like it might not even be a good story. I mean,
So was you saw Mick Jagger?
Yeah.
Was he all kind of looking all lipped out?
He's all lipped out. You know what he had too? He had them run a cable through the hallway of the 10th floor and stuff to his room so he could watch golf because he was watching this golf tournament on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
So what were they like? The Rolling Stones, were they all kind of Keith Richardy?
They're all like kind of small guys.
Oh, small guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what are they like? Did they all?
I don't know. How is it? How are they
pretty
like?
quiet. I really don't even know if I heard.
Are they all like this? Or they're like?
What's the drummer's name?
I don't really know what his name is, but like we're in the Stones and like we just want to watch a golf. Can we get a cable down into our room?
Yeah,
I don't know what they sound like actually.
I
don't know what they sound like.
The only person I heard talk was the drummer, which I can't remember his name, but I rode the elevator with him, and he said
when you go
quiet.
When you take what he said quiet?
No, he was quiet.
Oh, that'd be funny if you try to talk to him and he goes quiet.
Right away, before I said anything, he said quiet. If I was a celebrity,
you're in the elevator and you just open your mouth a little bit and he goes quiet. I want to hear the sounds of the elevator shaft. Just going up. That's nice. Yes, quiet.
Yeah, that's the energy they gave. Kind of, they're very calm and collected.
So,
proper standing.
Do you ever do that thing where you bring people's bags up? They're not a celebrity, let's say, or whatever. Maybe they are, and you're kind of standing there, kind of waiting till they dismiss you.
Yeah.
And then they say, "Okay, that's it," and you're okay, and they don't tip you.
Yeah.
Did you ever do this kind of thing?
I know a comedian that didn't tip at all.
Really?
I got him stationary. Yeah, that.
Do you ever do this?
What's that from? PB's.
I forgot what movie is it where they put the gum in his hand. Someone puts gum in the guy's hand.
Yeah.
What movie is
that?
Is it Home Alone 2 or something or no?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe it is Tim Curry or something.
Maybe, yeah. Okay.
That's it. You're right. Yeah, that's what it is. I think you're right.
The gum?
Yeah.
It's so funny to put gum in their hand.
That's a Macaulay Culkin thing to do.
I feel like it's not that movie, but maybe it is though. Gosh, it's so cold in here. Are you cold?
I feel pretty good now.
So cold.
It is a little cold. I can see it being. It is cold, but I like the cold.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's happened. And
would you be open to saying who that is in the extended?
Yeah, sure.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Listen to that, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
He was so mad at me. And did you oftentimes not get tipped?
Yeah, I mean it was kind of rare. I think most people that didn't tip had it so they didn't need any help. They were just wanted to sneak through, get through, bring their own bags. They had their own thing figured out.
Oh, you had to accompany them regardless?
Well, so if anybody wants to use a bell cart, like the big rolling cart, then we'd have to accompany them. We'd have to go with them. And that was always kind of frustrating because they didn't want help, but we only had 4 of those things. So if it's busy, we had to kind of stay with it because people don't bring them down. They just leave them up there.
I travel so light when I travel. I just have a duffel bag and my computer bag usually,
And most people did. A lot of people did that, and they would just go in and not want help. They just they get how it works. So the Rolling Stones, by the way, had semi-trucks full of stuff.
Oh my gosh!
We had a whole ballroom that was just rented out to keep their stuff in.
Really?
Yeah, we locked it up.
What were they bringing?
So because they had a show, so all their equipment and stuff for
there was the amps and
but
things.
They also had a truck just that had part of. I mean, I don't know if it was. It was the same. I guess it was one truck. They had a big semi-truck with all kinds of stuff, and some of it was stuff that went up to their room. So I don't know if it was outfits or what.
Probably one of those. They probably had maybe a statue of their lip logo.
Yeah.
Is that their logo, the lip?
Yeah, the lip and the tongue.
Oh, yeah, a tongue.
Is it tongue? Yeah.
Is there tongue?
Is there tongue?
Now, okay, look. So how about this? Let's talk about we'll do the woman requesting you, and then we'll wrap it up, and then we'll go into the extended.
Sure. That sounds good.
Okay.
I mean, it was another Derby story. Derby stories, that's usually when, things get a little, off base or whatever. I mean, when people act a little different, typically. But Brittany Murphy, you know who that is?
Yes, I do.
Well, she checked in. So, the guy that was with her, I couldn't tell if he was security or
Ashton Kutcher?
No, it was that British dude. I don't remember his name, but the guy that also has since passed.
Really?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Her husband or boyfriend or something?
Oh, did he?
He's I think he died in mysterious circumstances.
Oh.
I don't know. The same way she died. What they said it was. Do you know how she died?
No, I don't. I don't. I thought there was no drugs involved.
I think they said it was mold or something, black mold or
really?
something.
She died from mold.
I shouldn't say. I don't know. Maybe somebody sound off in the comments how Brittany Murphy died or don't whatever. it was something like that, and he died like that too. But there's a documentary about it, like that, how she, like, it was weird. Like he was, they think he murdered her or something.
Oh, really?
Some folks think that. I don't think that. But anyway, he was with her, and she just seemed like she didn't like him when they were coming into the lobby. And she also seemed a little deranged, like whether she was on something or whatever. She was just kind of loose and kind of silly. But she went up, and I brought their bags up after them and brought them to her. So this is where my memory, I can't remember if I went up 2 different times or just the one time. I mean, if I went up one time and then one other time. Okay, I went up one time. Yeah, okay, I think I brought her bags up. And after they went up to the room already, and she came to the door. I don't know where the guy was, the British lad. But she came to the door and just biting her lip, being all sexy to me.
Really?
Acting, yeah. And,
really?
Yeah, like
she bit her lip.
Silly, like, yeah, like.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just Brittany Murphy, Florida.
What did she say?
She was quiet when I brought her bags, and I was like, "Can I get you some ice or anything like that?" And she's like, "Whatever." I don't know. She didn't really. She was kind of quiet, but
she was going like this.
Yeah. Okay, now listen. I went back down to the lobby after that. They didn't eat after I got the bags in there. She called down to the bell stand and asked if I would bring up my friend Eric, he would attest to this story. But she called and asked if I could get her a Diet Mountain Dew, which we didn't have in the hotel. There's a CVS across the street I ran to, so I ran over there to buy her a Diet Mountain Dew, and I brought it back up to her, and then she answered the door. Like, I don't know how many minutes that was later, 15 minutes later or something. She answered the door in a robe. Like,
really?
Yeah, kind of opening, and she was like leaning against the door and stuff. And
no kidding.
Turning it fully on, like biting her lip. And
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and like I don't know what. I didn't do it. I mean, nothing happened with it. It's just like, that's why I feel silly about telling. Anyway, the whole story is kind of weird. It's an interesting story, right? Like it was.
But she wanted you to bring it?
Yeah, specifically asked for me to come back up.
She said, "Can you get Bryce to bring me a Diet Mountain Dew?" Yeah,
I don't know. See, that's my friend Eric talked to her on the phone, and when she called down to the bell stand, I didn't talk to her because he just like relayed the message to me. She's like, she wants you to bring her up there a Diet Mountain Dew or something. I was like, she was being kind of. That's interesting because she was definitely.
And so she
liked me a little bit.
And then when you came up, she was biting her lip.
And like leaning against the door, like totally in a character kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like from
and then movie. What did you do? You said, well, here's your due.
Here's
your due, Miss Murphy.
Do you need anything else to do?
Yeah. Do you need anything else or?
Yeah, I think I probably
start pinching her.
I was probably just start pinching my. Yeah, a joke rolled my pants, and I got.
Yeah, did you kind of joke whirl on accident?
I was so nervous, I'm sure. And
were you nervous?
Yeah.
Did you find her attractive?
And I asked her, but she was also, she did seem kind of like frail and kind of out of it. Like she was obviously being kind of weird, you know. I don't know, but I asked if she wanted ice, probably something stupid. I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Plus, I'd never like thought about like, oh, what would happen if that happened. I don't know if that would cross my mind necessarily. And what I don't think I'm glad nothing happened because that would be really. She died. It was like 2008. I think she died in 2009 or whatever it was. It was like less than a year before she died from bizarre circumstances and stuff. Yeah. And she was obviously. I don't know if she was well. So anyway, I think everything went the way it should. I'm happy with how everything went. She had a great stay. Actually, she didn't. So she didn't end up going to the Derby at all. She like stayed in the room.
Really?
And then on Sunday, it's crazy out there.
Was that Thunder?
That's Thunder. Yeah. So when she checked out, it happened again. By the way, so she went down to the lobby. There's a sheriff that was going to drive her to this private airport, and they drive these like Explorers, unmarked cop cars, and the cop locked his keys in the car with it running. And so she had to wait in the lobby for him to like have another cop come and unlock it or something, or somebody came to unlock it. But I was at the bell stand, and so you come to the front doors, and the bell stand's on your left, and I was standing there at the bell stand, and she's between the two doors in the front entrance, and it's all glass and stuff in the window, and she was just like leaning against the glass and biting her lip, looking at me.
Really?
Yeah. That was Sunday. That was a different day. So that was like when she was checking out.
So biting her lip is her thing.
To me, it was. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's probably the coolest story. I don't know.
I have
fine.
other questions. I mean, did you ever, I don't know, walk by rooms and hear interesting things?
Yeah.
I mean, look, we'll get into that. You have time to think about that.
Okay, good
I want to wrap
question.
this episode up. We're going to the extended. If you want to join us for the extended, we got more tales from the hotel. The hotel.
Hotels?
Tales from the hotel.
Hotels.
Hotels.
That was kind of a hotel.
We have some more hotels.
Because that was kind of a hotel.
Right, that is kind of a hotel.
No offense to...
No, I mean, not that she is. I mean, more that you were. You were the hoe in the situation, kind of.
Yeah. I was just kind of the...
Kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're kind of the Mountain Dew hoe.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You're the Dew hoe. So, look, more hotels coming up from Bryce Shell.
Mm-hmm.
More tales from the shale. Tales from the shell. Coming up on the extended episode. And if you want to join us, patreon.com/poundcast. POUND.
I'll be at the Bloomington, the Comedy Attic in Bloomington on August 27th.
Yeah, well, no, we'll get into all that in a second. Yeah. I mean, you heard that. Okay, so that's one thing. But look, patreon.com/poundcast. POUNDCAST. Check that out there. If you listen to this on audio and you want to watch video and you want to see some lip biting and stuff or whatever, you can go to youtube.com/@Brent Weinbach podcast. Okay, I want to thank Bryce Shell for not just being my guest on this episode, but also kind of engineering this episode here. I mean, setting it up. This is kind of
was a producer.
You kind of produced it, actually. This was the producer, Bryce Shell, on this episode. And I want to also thank the True Hotel here in St. Petersburg. And I want to thank the Joke Wrld Comedy Festival.
True.
I want to thank Jake Wrld.
Jake Wrld. Yeah,
Jake Wrld. The guy who runs Joke Wrld, his name is Jake. So it's
all Jake Wrld's helpers too. That kind of had the hat backwards and the same guys.
Austin and
they were cool.
Dylan and Chase, I think of the whole Joke Wrld crew. And there was also, that's it. Okay, now, Bryce has been doing comedy, been doing stand-up comedy, and he's in this competition. Can I say this?
Yeah.
He's in this competition in Bloomington, Indiana. He's in the finals. There's 5 rounds total. He's passed 4 rounds and moved on to the final round. And that is on
August 27th.
August 27th. So you can
Thursday.
go to Bloomington, Indiana, support him and get him, maybe he'll win. That'd be cool if he wins. If you don't, getting to round 5 is a great achievement for how long you've been doing stand up,
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
So
it's a lot of guys, most of them from Indianapolis, these comedians.
Yeah.
And there's one guy that's been doing it for 40 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like anybody can join. You could do it. You could go there
man.
and compete against. You could probably do it in all these different towns. Because you don't even have to be from there.
What's the prize?
Shoot, I know. So I can't remember if it was Bloomington or Indianapolis. There was like a $3,000 prize thing, but I think you just it might even be nothing. It might be a thing that you just say, "Oh, you." I do know that they have. So when they're doing the votes and stuff after the show, they have a comedian that does like 30 minutes. And it's always somebody that won it a previous year. Yeah. But anyway, the prize, I don't even know what it is exactly. I honestly don't. It might be some money. Maybe it's $300 or something.
300? No, it's going to be more than that.
Yeah, I actually have no idea. I'm getting the helium one in Indianapolis confused with.
So anyway, that's August 27th. And is there any other things you want to push?
Check out the Kodiaks. This is my second time I was on the Poundcast opening for Andre Highland. Because we did this theme song.
Ah, yes.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know what episode that is.
Yeah, I do remember that very much, yeah.
But I like to think
that was that kind of specials version, right?
Yeah, it was a ska
special version.
Ska-cast.
So where did people check out the Kodiaks? This is
anywhere.
Bryce's band.
Yeah, we released our last album in 2023, and we have a couple albums on like Spotify, and I mean you can do it, YouTube even, but it's Apple Music.
Oh, YouTube?
Anywhere. Yeah, YouTube.
Okay.
Anywhere you get
cool.
your music or podcast, I think we were on there.
Okay, cool. And then, yeah. And then anywhere else people could find your stuff?
Yeah, well, lately we've been playing like 2 shows a year, so we still are playing out and releasing music. We'll have another album, hopefully, in the next year. I think maybe.
Is there anywhere else people might want to check out your comedy doings or anything like that?
That's the thing. I need more of that. Like I have like 3 on my Instagram or whatever. I have like 3.
Do you want
clips.
people to know what that is?
Sure, it's Bryce F. Shell.
There you go.
Shell like a seashell.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's that. And thank you to you all. And we'll see you next week if we don't see you in the extended. It's the Brent Weinbach podcast. I'm Brent Weinbach. Bye-bye.